Live, local, late breaking. This is NewsWatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. The time is 6 a.m. on March 5th. Welcome to NewsWatch 12 this morning. I'm David Alvarado.
And I'm at Brinkley Hill. We're going to check in with Storm Tracker 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress this morning. And Sarah, I think every morning this week on my way into work, it's been raining. How much longer are we going to see those dreary mornings continue?
Well, we'll likely see it again this morning, but just a light shower. Then as we head into tomorrow, we'll see some more showers wrap up. And if you're waiting for some better weather, definitely for Friday as we're ending the work week and into the weekend, it is looking rather nice. But this morning, especially along the Cascades and into the Rogue Valley, could see a light shower come on down, maybe a few drops. We're into the 40s this morning, a little colder as you're heading towards Grants Pass. Now heading home from school, we'll be seeing partly mostly cloudy sky conditions into the Rogue Valley. Temperatures up into the 50s, and we'll expect more showers, and they'll pick up even more so as we head into the late afternoon and evening. But taking a look out at radar again as we're heading over into areas over to the west of Cascades are where we're seeing showers this morning, even into a little bit into Siskiyou County. But for today, it is going to be into the mid 50s for your high temperatures into our west side areas, over east side into the mid 40s, and into Northern California for the coast will be into upper 40s for the day. Now in the days ahead, we'll expect to see those snow levels drop a bit as we're heading into our Thursday morning, closer to about 2,000 feet. But then as we head into our Friday and into the weekend, temperatures will be more mild and we will be warming up. I'll talk more about that as coming up in your next forecast.
And before and during the president's address to Congress, protests happened throughout the country. Hundreds were in downtown Medford. They were protesting the Trump presidency and his administration policies and ideologies in his cabinet. Protesters told NewsWatch 12 they're not only fighting for the community, but for themselves.
I'm going to end up homeless on the street if he takes away my housing support. So I'm here for not just me, but everyone who's vulnerable.
Protesters also addressed the role of Elon Musk and foreign influence in the government. Delilah Cruz, the protest organizer, says the end goal is to hold their elected officials accountable as their actions are an attack on the country.
In Eugene, some University of Oregon faculty rallied outside of Johnson Hall on campus. They're voicing their concerns for contract bargaining and federal funding cuts. The United Academics of UO said they delivered a letter to University President Carl Schulz. The letter calls on the university to be, quote, partners, not antagonists, and address their concerns.
Would really love to be able to get done with this. I need to focus on the job that I have. I don't need to focus on trying to make this job work for me and for all of my colleagues across campus. We should have been done with this last June or last fall at the latest.
If there's no progress at the bargaining table, the union says it's considering the possibility of striking as early as March 31st. New this morning, 3 government buildings in Medford have been officially put up for sale. The 3 buildings up for sale include the James A. Redden U.S. Courthouse and is considered one of the earliest remaining federal courthouses in Southern Oregon. The U.S. Geological Survey building and warehouse are also for sale. According to the General Services Administration, selling the buildings would save the government from costly maintenance work, and it also allows them to reinvest in work that support agency missions.
And continuing our coverage of the lawsuit against the city of Grants Pass this morning, Disability Rights Oregon has a motion to extend the temporary restraining order. It's been extended through March 9th. A preliminary injunction has been requested, and that's asking the court to not allow the city to fully enforce their new proposed campsites until the lawsuit has been settled. A hearing on the motion for that preliminary injunction is scheduled for March 25th. You can read more information on our website.
Onto a crime alert. The Grants Pass Police Department are investigating a shooting that left one man with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say they received multiple calls around 2 a.m. Monday reporting a man had been shot. They responded to the scene where the person responsible for the assault was not located. The victim was then transported for medical attention. And police say there is no known threat to the public and the incident is being investigated. You can find more details on ktrv.com.
A two-vehicle wreck in Klamath County has left both drivers dead. The wreck happened early Monday morning when a car crossed the center line and struck another vehicle head-on. Both Derek Ford and Amy Wilson died at the scene. The highway was impacted for 3 hours during the on-scene investigation.
Pacific Power is continuing to upgrade its infrastructure throughout Southern Oregon and Northern California. The power company is working in Selma, Oregon. Back in February, we told you about power line and pole improvements being made in Mount Shasta. Well, some of the upgrades include fire-resistant power poles and covered conductor lines. You can learn more about Pacific Power's upgrades on our website.